Where are you getting this kind of content? This gold comic book themed content on the internet?
Loosely comic book themed content.
Oh my gosh, we got Fire Guy Ryan in the damn house.
That's the real benefit.
I started the fire.
That's right. We have Ryan, and he started the fire, and I'm so hyped about you being here, my brother. All right, so why don't you walk through just a poquito about what you do for Mill Geek Comics, because I'm going to showcase exactly if members are struggling because they don't have an LCS nearby, or they're tired of whatever's going on, because things happen. You need to change. All right. What do you do over at Mill Geek? Because you're a full-time comic guy now.
I do a little bit of everything over there.
That's right.
On Wednesdays, I'm at the counter. Me and my beautiful face.
Starting fires.
I can't believe I started the fire.
That's right.
Please. Yes. So on Wednesdays, I'm there behind the counter doing everything that someone does behind the counter at a comic shop.
What do you do behind the counter, Ryan?
None of your business.
It's none of my business.
Come say hi and find out.
It's private.
Turn around and come back. That's right.
Is that what you do to Russ's customers?
When they walk in, yeah.
I like that.
Totally. Tell them to just get out of here.
It gets them in the mood. Okay, but what do you do? You're helping customers, but also you're helping not just the customers.
I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
What does that look like?
Half the business we do there is people who come in, but I would say more than half is people that don't come in. People we send books to.
Okay, so people are still part of Mill Geek.
Sure,
but they don't enter the location.
Since we do a lot of shipping anyway with the mystery mail call and everything, so we also via Mill Geek Comics can distribute comics from the shop. What am I trying to say?
You're really good at selling this,
I'm a great
Ryan.
marketer, dude. That's why you hired me at the bank.
No, but this is actually this is the situation, man. Because Ryan is a real dude.
I am real.
He's very real, non-robot, and he manages the pull list of every single one of the clients at Mill Geek Comics.
That's the word. Yes, thank you.
And if you do not have an LCS, first, do a search and find an LCS. All right. Our first recommendation is always to support your local comic shop. Very important. And if you have a local comic shop, things aren't going well, give them a second chance. Give them a third chance. All right. But if you don't have one and you're needing a new place and it's going to be like you're going to get comics or you're not going to get comics, well, this is where you got to go. You got to go to Mill Geek Comics over on
the internet.
The internets, yes. MillGeekComics.com. I'm really good at this too. Okay, Woo! So what's cool about Mill Geek is that you go to Mill Geek Comics via Patreon and you sign up. And what you're going to get access to is the ability to order your comics online and then have them mailed to you. And the Patreon fee that's monthly, how much is it? It's $10, I believe. $10 gets you free shipping. All right, so that is a win-win across the board.
And a 10% discount.
Damn right. And your comics come bagged and boarded. Russ, don't mess around.
By me.
That's right. By you and a handful of
and some other people help too. But
yeah, we have to bag and board a lot,
which is a plus.
Obviously. It's a really cool thing that Russ does. I told him one time, I'm like, dude, this is back in the day when he first started, before the channel and everything like that. And I was like, yo, do you have to bag and board all the comics? It seems like a pretty big time sink. Can you just put them up there? Do you have to seal them? Maybe you can just have the flaps be open. And he was like, absolutely. Every single time we are sealing them, we're taking the time to do it. And if anything that we're going to do, if we're going to do any changes, it's better bags and boards. I will not be a shop that doesn't bag and board our comics. And I was like, all right, respect. And you know what? Some places don't do it, to each their own.
What other places do? I don't go to many comic shops near us, but everyone I have been to, they're just sitting up there raw. And the minute one person comes and looks at that book and puts it back down,
bada bing.
It's toast.
It's toast. It's
no
toast, man. It's no good. But what you can do is you can support Mill Geek Comics. It's my shop. That's where I go. It's where I get my pull list. It's where Ryan goes. And if you need a shop, you can go to Mill Geek Comics on Patreon. Link is going to be in the description after the show gets posted. Shout out Zorro, who's going to make that happen. But what I felt like would be a good time is to go through the previews poll, but we're not going to go through every single thing. We're going to go through the things that we were really excited about this month, things that I had planned to put on my pull list, things that Ryan was going to put on, but some people don't know how to do this. So I'm going to show them how to do it. Now, here's the thing. You have two different platforms that you have to utilize.
Not everybody gets access to this online system too, which is one of the, is it a perk?
I would call it a perk. It's a perk of Mill Geek.
Yes. Mill Geek has the previews pull box.
That's right.
Beta system that they're doing. They're still in beta testing, apparently.
And what this allows you to do is manage your pull list, everything except for DC, via this website. And we're going to show you how to use it by going through our comics that we're going to be ordering. These are literally going to be ones I'm going to get, and they're going to be put in my box. And I'm going to be able to rely on Russ and Fire Guy Ryan to make sure that it happens.
I started the fire.
Okay, so here we go. Let's actually show them how we do that. And as far as DC Comics go, the way that stores have to do it is like the old school way. You have to like manually do it and email and manage it, except for stores that have someone like Fire Guy Ryan, because this gentleman updates the website every single month so that every member of Milgeeks Comics Patreon can have the same type of access. It's brand new. We're doing this ourselves. Ryan's literally copying and pasting and uploading everything and making it so you can click a button and order your DC comics. So if you're having problems with DC orders, we got you handled too. But today we're not going through DC. That's going to be our next Comic Karma because we got some time and we're going to be hitting the mic more than once this month. So let's actually order some comic books. What say you, my brother?
I'm excited.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to showcase. Let's show them here. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is take a look at Previews Poll right here, right now. And what do we got? We have Nick Spencer, Mark Bagley. Are you freaking kidding me? Mark Bagley does my favorite Spider-Man. Shout out Octavio. You know what you're talking about. Who's your favorite Spider-Man drawer? Like person who draws Spider-Man?
Oh man, I'm gonna catch a lot of crap from somebody.
Are you gonna say
this.
Ryan Otley?
No.
He's
very modern. I really like Ryan Otley, man.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that.
He's over and done. He was
on.
only on it for a little while, but I like him, man.
I love Ryan Otley, dude. That dude freaking kills it.
I enjoyed his Spider-Man.
Okay, well, this is what we got here. The first thing that's going on my pull list, and I'm going to show you how you do this because this is very simple for you can do. But we have Dr. Octopus is back, and the Sinister War has begun. This one right here is called Sinister War #1. It's going to be 4 different issues. This is something that I suggest everyone grab, at least for the first issue, to see how it goes, because it sounds fascinating to me. Ox got a new Sinister Six, and if you think he thought big in the past, think again. What Ock doesn't know is that the Vulture has a sextet. I can't even speak, dude.
That's kind of how
you say it, dude.
I wouldn't have used that word if I was in charge of this, but yes.
What does he have, Ryan?
A sextet.
He has a sextet of his own.
6 people in a group, which is what that means. I wouldn't have used that word.
The Savage Six, or sextet.
It's Savage Sextet. That's what they should have said.
This is going to be a key. Shout out Key Collector.
Oh, great. Yeah.
No one was specking.
Here, I'll do it again. It's going to be the first appearance of the sextet.
On this book that no one was specking on.
There we go.
That's
Russ. That's Russ,
Russ
baby.
is here with us.
He's here virtually.
In soundboard form.
That's right. I don't know if you noticed, Comic Fan, we have a soundboard. And
I don't know if you
noticed.
Too much fun. Yeah.
Spidey's in deep trouble with the sextet. With the toughest battle that he's ever faced, Nick Spencer and Mark Bagley team up for this epic Spider-Man story guaranteed to shock readers everywhere. All right.
Could be cool.
I think it's going to be good, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to subscribe to this. Ooh. Take a look at this, Comic Fam. This is how you do this. You hit the subscribe button, and
this is a fun screen.
This is my favorite screen.
So if you click that button right now, you are signing up to get every single one of these 4 issues in this whole series. You're getting the main cover, cover A.
That's right, and that's all I want.
Okay.
That's all I want. But if you do want other ones, you can order the variants here.
Unfortunately, most of them are not. They don't have art.
Yeah, it takes time for all these things to get uploaded throughout the month.
They will update, throughout the month.
Some members think like, oh, how did I not know that this was going to happen? Because some of these covers come up last minute and you have like days to order them.
Scroll down a little more. I want to see who these bottom ones are. Because you can see, they tell you.
Look at this one.
The name of the artist.
Look at this one right here. Boom. You can't really see it.
There's a picture.
Yeah, I can't really see it that well, though.
Kind of.
Yeah, well, it's there. Okay.
I personally went with the Verigi variant.
Yeah.
All I need is the guy's name.
Right here.
That's all I need. Boom. Give me.
That's it. Boom. So Ryan's getting the Verigi. I'm getting cover A, and I subscribe to it. Why don't you tell the Comic Fan about this next one that we're going to order?
What is next? Ooh, Aliens Aftermath.
I know. I was so hyped about this, man.
So it's going to be like a sequel to Aliens, the movie Aliens. This is going to be a comic series that shows what goes on that creepy little planet where everyone got killed.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little follow-up to that. It's not necessarily a tie-in to the current ongoing Alien comic at Marvel Comics. This is another kind of spin-off.
And I love spin-offs, especially if you haven't been up on the main storyline or if you're not really well-versed in this stuff. This is a great starting out point. And this is also why I haven't ordered it yet, because I want to show the Comic Fam. Look at this. Pre-ordering it. Done. Look at that. Easy as that. Closing the pop-up. Moving on. What do we got here?
Are there no variants for that book?
Doesn't look like it yet.
That's fun.
All right, let's keep it going.
At least it's easy.
I'm sure there'll be more. You know, this is early. This is just updated, right? All right, so this one, oh, dude, I'm freaking hyped about
This one
Amazing
sounds
Fantasy.
nuts.
This is crazy. Here, can you read that?
Can I? It's very small. I can give it my best shot.
Do your best, Ryan.
Experience these heroes like never before. That's in all caps. I felt like I
like it. I like the voice that you're doing right now. It's arousing.
It is? Oh,
a little bit, Ryan.
That was my whole, when I came in here today,
as for reading, you're arousing my reading interest.
That's what you meant.
I don't mean like sextet or anything like that.
Okay.
This is like
my one goal when I walked in
your
your door was please let me just arouse Tom once before I go home.
And you've already done it multiple times.
I can leave?
No, I need you to read this thing.
I need to read the thing. Okay.
Keep going, man. We got Fire Guy Ryan in the house. What's up? I gotta learn how to use the soundboard. Hold on.
I can't believe I started the fire.
That's right.
You keep hitting the music one.
I know. It's like because I want to hit that
put like
one.
a little like
I need a little
sticker,
I need
a
a
sticky
thingy
on
there.
them.
Oh, let's try it again. Here, hold on. I'm just really glad that Ryan's here.
I can't believe I started the fire.
All right, good. Continue.
That's
and
what
can you
the-
please
that's what
can
they're
you
here
please
for.
do it again with the voice because again it was arousing.
Experience these heroes like never before.
Yes.
It's in all caps. It needs a little pizzazz. Red Room, Black Widow, whatever that means. Teenage Spider-Man, World War II, Captain America. The most iconic versions of your favorite Marvel characters from across time and space all wake up on an island of intrigue. Ooh, it sounds like Lost.
It does sound like
Sold.
Lost a little bit, doesn't it?
Once somebody uses the word island, wake up on an island, I'll get it.
Yeah, it's immediately Dharma Initiative style. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Are they deaf? No, they're dead. Are they dead?
Are they deaf? Can they hear?
That's what people need to know. They are not deaf or dead. Sounds like a good comic.
Oh, Ryan, they are not deaf or dead. Not
What
that.
is
Are
going
they
on?
dead? Are they dreaming? That says dreaming, man. Are they dreaming?
This is so small. I forgot where I left off.
It says,
Have
or
they been truly transported to another fantastical realm? And is there any way for them to return home?
Home.
Is there? Or will they be stuck here?
Well-
Who knows? Tom?
All right, man.
Who knows?
Who knows? No, but check this out here. This isn't just a love letter to your favorite Marvel eras. It's a reinvestment in the seminal characters that you've always loved, plucked from their quintessential timelines, brought to you. Who is that by? Care Andrews?
I believe it's like Corey or something. It's definitely not pronounced like it looks.
Okay, cool. This is the one you've been waiting
don't know
for.
how.
True Believers. This one's amazing fantasy for the ages.
You know what? This reminds me of that DC did it like a one shot or something with a bunch of different. I remember there was like Sinestro in there, and there was like Commandi, and there was like a bunch of different eras of people doing something. I didn't read that book. So I don't know what they were
Honestly,
doing.
dude, whenever it says amazing fantasy, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm going
It's
to order
true.
that. I know, right, dude?
You never know.
All right, check it out. Look
Is
at
that a
this.
Rust book?
Look
Is
at-
that hit the Rust button?
That's the button that right there is the CGC forms right now. When it starts to load and it doesn't do it. Okay, here we go. Shout out CGC. It's all working now. All right, this one, dude. I'm hyped about
What's
this.
this?
I don't know. If it's because of like Radiant Black and me getting into a story that I wasn't expecting to enjoy so much that I'm like, oh, okay, I want more superhero types of stuff. And
I've been
I'm
kind
getting
of
these
down on
coming
superheroes lately, but you know.
It sparked this interest that I have.
What is
and
this
now
book called?
Oh, this one right here.
Dark Blood,
Number
number
one.
1 of 6.
Yeah, I'm getting
It's a
it.
mini series. What if you were given the power to change the course of history?
To change.
Thank you.
I'm here for you, man. Back up, baby.
Oh, that's good. Alabama, 1955. Avery Aldridge. I'm making Tom spit out his drink again. Avery Aldridge is an ordinary young black man, a decorated World War II veteran. Avery provides for his wife and daughter. But wounds of the past have a way of coming back, and Avery Aldridge will soon discover he is anything but ordinary. After a run-in awakens strange new abilities, Avery is about to become more powerful than he could have ever dared to dream, in a country and society that never wanted him to have any power. A bold, evocative, genre-bending saga by screenwriter LaToya Morgan from AMC's The Walking Dead and Into the Badlands, and rising star artist Walt Barna, The Osiris Path. I don't know what that is. Perfect for fans of Department of Truth and Bitterroot.
And that right there is why I had to put it on there. They got me with Bitterroot. They got me with Department of Truth. You know it be true. You know it be subscribed. Let's
What
do
sort
it.
of variants do we got? I still have to put all this
I
on
know.
mine.
Look at this variant right here, dude.
That's strange.
It's
I don't know if I want...
way different than the cover A.
I usually get variants, but I don't know if I'm going to do that one.
We're gonna pass that one. Let's all right. Let's keep it going.
Well, this
All
is
right.
your pull list. I might get it still.
You may get it. I'm not. Oh,
Maybe.
this one. I think of all the things on my pull list that I'm adding this month, this one right here is one I'm most excited about. Let me read this to you. Comic Fam, Beyond the Breach #1. This one looks like it's going to be fire. Who's this by? Ed Brisson and Damien Curserio.
Yes.
All right. Life sucks for Vanessa. Her mother just died and her boyfriend is cheating on her with her own sister.
Not cool, sis.
Come on.
That wasn't in the description. I added that. That wasn't in the...
It's not in the description, but dude, that's rough, man. That's like
not cool for the boyfriend, but also way not cool for your sibling.
Your partner cheating, that's like one of the worst things that anyone can do.
Sure.
Okay, because you got to be like, that's pretty bad. That's like one of the worst things someone can do. But then it's with your sister, so they got family problems. Can you imagine, Ryan?
I don't have to imagine. It's in a comic book. I don't need to imagine. I'll be able to read all about it.
That's why I got the comics, dude.
It's great.
All right, here.
I can't wait.
To clear her mind, Vanessa is taking the California road trip that she's been dreaming about for years. The postcard perfect drive through growth forests quickly turns when the breach hits. The bizarre anomaly in the sky plunges California into a nightmare world populated with strange, extra-dimensional creatures. Ryan, when you sent me a picture of this and you're like, dude, I gotta read this, I'm like, oh, it's because it sounds like the damn Mist.
Ooh, okay.
Right?
I did not even make it. I was thinking of Proctor Valley Road. I was not thinking of the Mist.
There you go.
This gives me Proctor Valley Road vibes.
All right, there you go. Now Vanessa, along with Dougie, an orphan child. You loved orphan children.
I do love people named Dougie. Also,
There we
shout
go.
out Twin Peaks.
And Kai, a strange fuzzball of a beast. Dude kind of looks like Stitch. Shout out Lilo and Stitch. I just watched that recently because of my Disney Plus. I've been all up in that because of Falcon and Winter Soldier as of late. And I'm like watching Disney films now. What the hell? They're getting me, man. They're pulling me in.
False.
I know, right? All right. A strange fuzzball of a beast must fight to survive if they've ever hoped to make it back home. If there's even a home to return to. All right. This right here
sounds cool.
Is something I got to read this. This sounds awesome. So I'm hitting the subscribe button. I'm subscribing to it. And then you're going to hit them with the next one, Ryan. Boom. What do we got?
What is this?
This is the one.
Cassidy's Secret.
Yeah, but it sounds dope. There's no picture yet, so stay tuned. But this is exactly why I wanted to check it
From
out.
Clover Press. Okay, that's
right.
real indie.
It's super indie, and we had to give some like super indie love, hyper indie love.
An all-new comic book miniseries from Charles Holland, head writer and executive producer of the Black Lightning TV show. Okay, and Antonio Fuso, co-creator of Weird.
WRYD.
WYRD. Weird or Word?
I think it's just WYRD.
Just split the difference and call it Weird.
That works, Ryan.
That does. I think that's the official title. When a comet lands on Earth. Oh, great. How many comic book? Okay, never mind.
There's gonna be a lot of comments. Comics.
I have like 3 books on my pull list right now that are all based around like comet.
Whoa, this thing fell from the sky, and now I have superpowers.
They're called comet books.
Comic books. There you go, Ryan. You're doing it.
When a comet lands on Earth, it brings a child who will become Earth's most powerful hero, as well as an ultra virus that grants powers to a select few. In a world where those with superpowers invoke fear and awe, some become celebrities, others scapegoats, who will defend the powered few when the many seek to cage and or control them.
Cassidy Crawford is the most prominent defense attorney of this world who leads a law firm that specializes in protecting the new minority population from the overzealous laws, police, and prosecutors. Cassidy is facing a case of a lifetime, a murder committed in the White House itself. And because it's got politics involved, I knew Ryan would want to put this on his list. And then this next line is exactly why I had to get it. Imagine Suits in the world of The Boys.
I'm also a sucker for a good indie book. Like, superheroes are fun, but like, you know what you're gonna get, I think, with those books, and it's cooler for me. I'm more drawn to this kind of stuff.
Okay, this one right here, Kyle Higgins. Are you freaking kidding me? This sounds ridiculously good. Come on, Ordinary Gods. Hit him with it, Ryan.
For fans of the old guard and God Country, cool.
Yeah,
so far so good.
Both are great.
Those are great. Comes the extra-length first issue of a century-spanning action epic from writer Kyle Higgins of Radiant Black and artist Felipe Watanabe from The Flash. The luminary, the prodigy, the brute, the trickster, the innovator. 5 gods from a realm beyond our own, leaders in the War of Immortals. At least they were before they were trapped, sent to a planet, made into a prison, forced into an endless cycle of human death and reincarnation. That sounds...
That sounds like normal life, and then you die and you come back.
Yes, I can honestly say this does not sound like my thing. I don't like gods and stuff, but I do like Kyle Higgins.
We have Kyle Higgins in it. Because it's Kyle, I don't care.
I'll
I'm
give
gonna
it
read
a chance.
Dude, he's killing it with Radiant Black. Dude.
He is, but I like Radiant Black because it's grounded. This feels very supernatural.
Yeah, I need it though.
Tom does like supernatural.
I do.
Shout out Supernatural.
Dean and Sam, where you at?
Christopher is 22. He's got 2 loving parents and a 12-year-old sister. He works at a paint store.
He's in therapy. He's one of the 5, which means in order to save everyone he cares about, Christopher will have to reconnect with his past lives and do the unthinkable, become a god himself. It was that line that I had to put this on my pull list. And we are actually on the pull list right now, the pull list website. So this is the perfect time for me to do it. So this is what we're going to do. We're now going to look at the next one here. We only got 10 of these, comic fan. Stay tuned.
Fight girls.
This one, dude, are you kidding? Dude, this looks awesome. Frank freaking Cho, dude.
I'm a big AWA fan.
Freaking Cho. Come on, Frank freaking Cho.
Oh, there's
Let's
a
do
whole
this,
crowd
man.
in here.
Everybody
All those
now.
people love Frank
do we
Cho.
even need to read this? Because you just got to subscribe. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this the way that we have to do it. We're gonna hit the subscribe button first because it's Frank Cho, and then
And
Ryan.
it's a mini series, and so
Okay.
it's like, you want to make sure you get them all.
Okay,
if
but
it's an
here.
ongoing, sometimes I'm not a big on the subscribe button.
All right, here we go. Make it happen, Camp.
10 hard-as-nails women face off in an ancient contest of champions where the winner truly takes all, the title of Queen of the Galaxy.
Yes.
To win the challenge, each contestant must survive the hazards of the planet's harsh landscape, the ferocious predators on and below its surface, and their fellow contestants. This edition of the contest has a twist. One of the contestants is an infiltrator who has her eye on something bigger than the prize. Who is she and what does she really want? Ryan wants this book. It's 5 issues.
This one looks awesome.
I love AWA.
So it's going to be like this story about the quest of like what she's doing and what she's having to overcome on a planet that's going to be crazy. A lot of obstacles. I'm digging this. And Frank freaking Cho. I don't have to say anything else. It's already subscribed. Let's keep it going.
That's easy.
All right. Let's do
Moon
it.
Knight. I'm
Moon
excited.
Knight. Yeah, man. This is one of my, like, I'll be straight with the comic fam. I have not read enough Moon Knight.
Me neither.
And there's a handful of members that I'm like friends with. Octavio is one of them that he's just like big on Moon Knight. And I'm like, God damn it, dude. I got to really catch up. He tells me every time, dude, it's like some of the best stuff.
Shout out Kachung. That's Kachung's favorite. I haven't
come
read.
on.
I don't think I've ever read. I might have read like one.
Dude, Warren Ellis. I read Warren Ellis's Moon Knight.
Did I?
And that was really
Bendis
good.
and Maliv,
Mr.
like
Knight
my
and all
favorite
that.
creative team, wrote Moon Knight, and I didn't even read it. I'm a waste of a
But
person.
now it doesn't matter because what we can do is we can read Moon Knight from issue number 1. Make it happen.
That's easy. I am Moon Knight. I'm not Moon Knight. That's just what the thing says.
That's right.
The mysterious Mr. Knight has opened.
His midnight mission.
Mr. Knight has opened his midnight mission. His people petitioning for protection from the weird and horrible. The Moon Knight stalks the rooftops and alleys marked with his crescent moon tag.
Ooh, it sounds a little sinister. Damn it! It's the wrong one. I really need to get things to label these. Sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, Jed McKay. We're very excited about your Moon Knight book. Shoot. Ryan's dying over your comic
I
fam.
can't focus.
Okay, keep it going. We got this, man. All right, I was looking for a sinister vibes, but it's okay. The Moon Knight stalks the rooftops and alleys marked with the crescent moon tag, bringing violence to anyone who would harm his people.
It's Moon Knight.
It's Moon Knight.
Sold.
It's what it is. Come on, let's make it happen. All right, the next one on the list here, last but not least. Oh, man, yes. This is, okay, first off, Cullen Bunn. This is another one of those writers that gets this. This is what happens. You see this name right here, Cullen Bunn, and this is what you do. You read this part after you scroll down and hit the subscribe. You hit the button and you subscribe. And then you go back and find out what you're in store for, okay? Because it's Cullen Bunn. Am I right, Fire Guy?
You're right. Cullen Bunn's pretty good. Civilization is a lie. Hidden deep in our genes is the truth, and it is slowly clawing its way to the surface. Olivia Cade knows the truth and has become the prophet of the coming collapse. Her book, Satyr, is an international bestseller and is being blamed for acts of senseless violence and bloodshed all over the world. Olivia's own life is in danger from those who have read her work. Determined to conduct a book tour, she hires security professional Connor Wilson to act as her bodyguard. She only has one requirement. He cannot read her work.
It was that last line that got me. All right, comic fam. These
Sounds
are a little,
cool.
you know what? I'll be real though. There's some members going, hey, you guys got some weird polls on your list. You know what?
I do.
It's what it is. But these aren't the only ones on my poll list. I have a handful of them. I got Spider-Man on there.
All the normal books are already there.
Oh my gosh, comic fam. Here's my my impression of a standard reviewer that's no one in the community. I love everybody in this comic fam, but there's some people that are not part of like the comic fam.
Bueller.
Is it Bueller?
He's gonna talk about Bueller.
I'm about to talk crap about Bueller.
That's okay.
They go like this. Everyone should read everyone should read Hulk. Immortal Hulk.
That sounds like Bueller.
Wow. No, just
That's
kidding.
the right button.
I
this
know.
time.
I'm trying to give you guys some spice. You know?
Yes.
You guys already know what I'm getting.
spice.
You guys expect me to read Spider-Man. You expect me to read Batman. I'm reading Joker. You really need me to come live on the mic to tell you I'm reading Joker?
Joker number 4 sounds cool. I'm going to keep reading it.
Whoa! Really? I've only talked about it 10 times in the last month. No. We're trying to give you some spice, comic fam. Some spice. And we got Fire Guy Ryan in the house. Come on!
I can't believe I started.
That sound doesn't really match the energy you were just outputting.
I'm doing the energy. You bring the heat because you're the fire guy.
I absorb the energy.
You're absorbing it?
I don't produce anything.